And if all this sounds absolutely crazy, imagine going back 50 years ago and trying to explain what the internet is or trying to explain smartphones. What is up, everybody? My name is Adam and welcome back to Broke Man Finance. If you follow financial news, if you follow tech news, then you have probably heard of the term Metaverse. Whether it's Metaverse stocks or Metaverse cryptos or how Facebook is going to utilize Metaverse. But what does all that mean? In today's video, I'm going to explain what the Metaverse is. I'm going to go over several stocks that are associated with it that you should be watching or maybe you're already invested in. And then we're going to talk about 3 cheap cryptos that could see just a crazy rise up once this thing starts to become more of the norm. And if that's something that you can appreciate, then do me a favor and make sure you smash that like button and remember to subscribe. So what is Metaverse? Well, meta actually means beyond and verse comes from universe. Metaverse is a term that was coined in Neal Stephenson's 1992 novel, Snow Crash. The actual definition of metaverse is a virtual reality space in which users can interact with a computer-generated environment and other users. In other words, the metaverse is a future version of the internet that is currently being developed. It will likely be the combination of the internet, virtual reality, augmented reality, digital worlds, cryptocurrency, and NFTs. Having the ability to bridge all of this together in the future is going to have an enormous value. And speaking of value, as of 2020, the virtual reality market was worth just under $16 billion. However, and listen to this part closely, virtual reality is projected to reach above US dollars $305 billion by 2026. The anticipated CAGR for that augmented and virtual reality market is around 62% from 2020 to 2026. A 62% CAGR. Kathy Wood and ARC Research estimates revenue from virtual worlds could approach $400 billion by 2025, while Bloomberg Intelligence believes the market opportunity for the metaverse can reach $800 billion by 2024, and here we are approaching 2022 in just a couple of months. Now that we understand just a little bit about this, and this video was not intended to get into the weeds and get very technical on this, just to give a very brief understanding, what would this world look like? For instance, individuals too sick or frail to leave the house, the metaverse could become a place to meet a doctor and physically show their ailments without being physically present. Facebook is taking the plunge into the metaverse by introducing virtual office spaces where individuals can enter using the Oculus Quest 2 headset and hand holders. These tools have sensors that will reflect real-time movements in the virtual workroom. Users can walk around their living rooms presenting or turn and high-five a colleague, all of which is reflected by their avatars in the virtual workroom. Military and law enforcement is already utilizing this concept with virtual reality, helping to sharpen decision-making skills in life and death training scenarios. And if all this sounds absolutely crazy, imagine going back 50 years ago and trying to explain what the internet is or trying to explain smartphones. But now that you have a basic understanding about what the metaverse is, let's talk stocks and let's talk cryptos. And we're going to leave out Ethereum 2.0 and Facebook because those are so obvious, there's no need to really talk about them. First up is a stock, and that is Roblox, ticker symbol RBLX. Roblox is an American video game developer that is based out of California. Roblox is unique because it allows its users to create video games. Once a user creates a game, other users can sign up to play it. Roblox has stated that its vision for the metaverse is to create a platform for immersive co-experiences where people can come together with millions of 3D experiences to learn, work, play, create, and socialize. Next up, and the first crypto on this list, is Engine Coin or Onion Coin, depending on how you want to use that J. I've heard it used both ways. And the native token ENJ. It's currently number 77 by market cap and is at $1.81 per ENJ. Basically, Engine Coin is an NFT issuance platform, an ecosystem with a focus on gaming. Per the Engine website, this is an easy way to explore the metaverse. We've carefully crafted simple products to help you manage your NFTs and cryptocurrencies and get involved with the new, rapidly growing virtual economy. Explore the metaverse. Join the virtual economy of tomorrow today. Explore a new creative and economic frontier and discover an NFT-powered place where virtual meets real, the metaverse. You're going to want to add this one to your watch list if you're not comfortable in investing quite yet, because they could end up being a big player in the space over the next couple of years. The second stock on this list is a monster company in the tech space, and one that everyone that's probably watching this video has heard of before, I promise. This thing is one of my favorite stocks, one of my favorite companies, and it is a behemoth. I'm talking about Microsoft. Assuming you know who Microsoft is, I think we can skip the introductions. Let's look at the number of different ways that it can help create the metaverse. Here are just a few of the projects that Microsoft is working on, but this isn't near all of them. HoloLens. It's an augmented reality headset. Microsoft Power Platform, app development and app connectivity software. Azure Synapse Analytics, Azure Maps, Azure Digital Twins, Azure IoT or Internet of Things, which is a collection of Microsoft managed cloud services that connect, monitor, and control billions of IoT assets. Microsoft is one that I always tell people to add to that portfolio and let it ride. Now, a lot of people believe that Microsoft has been slowing down in recent years in terms of innovation. I don't necessarily agree with that, and I would never, ever bet against this company. The next crypto on this list, and fourth overall, is Decentraland, or by its native token, Mana. It's currently sitting at number 80 overall and is around 77 cents for each Mana. Powered by the Ethereum blockchain, Decentraland is a virtual reality platform that enables users to experience, create, and even monetize applications or content. All a user needs to use Decentraland is a PC or Mac that runs Chrome or Firefox and has a digital wallet installed where the user is able to store their digital assets or collectibles. A user would be able to do things such as navigate around the virtual environment, customize their avatar, or chat with other members in this virtual world. Owning land, LAND, within Decentraland is pretty much the same as owning other unique crypto assets such as CryptoKitties or CryptoPunks for those that understand NFTs, non-fungible tokens. The great thing is that users are then able to use their land within Decentraland to build 3D spaces and apps. This is one that could gain really quickly in popularity, and we could watch that price move up just as fast. Of course, that's in my humble, non-financial advisor opinion. The last stock on this list, and remember there are tons more that we could talk about, but this one is actually an ETF, especially for those that maybe they're not quite bought in. They don't have a lot of conviction on this metaverse yet, but they understand that maybe that is the future and they want to expose their portfolio a little bit to it, but they don't want to be as risky-frisky as just buying an individual stock or crypto. The ETF I'm referring to is Round Hill Ball Metaverse ETF, ticker symbol META. Meta is trading for around $14.95 at the time of this filming if you're looking for some exposure that is a little more affordable than buying Microsoft or Facebook directly. The Ball Metaverse Index is the first index globally designed to track the performance of the metaverse. The index consists of a tiered weight portfolio of globally listed companies who are actively involved in the metaverse. Here is the list of their top 10 heaviest weighted in the ETF. At 8.2%, you got Nvidia. At 7.29%, Roblox. 7% Microsoft. 6.19% Facebook. At 5%, Unity Software. 4.5% Autodesk. At 4.23% is Tencent Holdings. 4.18% is C. And lastly is 3.97%, nearly 4% is Amazon. That is just over 50% of the entire ETF. This could be a solid ETF that we could see rise over the next few years, and it's cheap enough now. If you wanted to pick up a few shares, it's not going to break the bank. Last on this list, and last crypto we're going to speak about, is the Sandbox native token SAND. They are number 119 overall and cheapest on this list right now at 77 cents per SAND. The Sandbox is software running on Ethereum that operates a decentralized virtual gaming world. At its core, the Sandbox is a game in which players can buy digital plots of land, well, called land, and creates experiences on top of them to share with other users. In this way, the Sandbox is one model of a blockchain-based metaverse in the same vein as Decentraland that we spoke of just a few minutes ago. But why does SAND have value? Well, SAND is the utility token of the Sandbox versatile ecosystem and can be used for creating asset tokens, buying and selling assets on the marketplace, participating in transactions involving land, and to interact with user-generated experiences. Further, the supply of SAND is limited, meaning that according to the software's rules, there will only ever be 3 billion SAND tokens. Like I mentioned earlier, there are many more stocks and many more cryptos out there that we could talk about that's associated with the metaverse. But let me know which ones you have picked out in the comment section below that you believe are going to be breakout stars over the next couple of years. As always, I hope you stay safe, and we will see you next time.